What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're reviewing domestic beer, and it's one of my favorites with a little twist. This is PBR, aka Pabst. Pabst Light, guys. 96 calories, crisp and refreshing. 3.5 grams of carbohydrate for this 16-ounce can. So with all that being said, what's the deal? Why are there so many light ABV beers or low ABV beers? What is going on? I've talked about this for several years now, and I call it the pendulum. It has swung from crazy craft all the way back to light beers. We like lagers and pilsners and German style beers. Those have come back. The hazy bombs, the motor oil bourbon barrel aged. Listen, those will always have a place in my heart. I'll still drink them, but I won't drink them all the time. And even me, I'm 33 years old. This is more appealing for day-to-day use, drinking, right? We can't put down the 10%ers all the time. It's just not good for us. It's not good on the waistline. Just terrible all the way around. I still love it, but the market and myself say otherwise, and I've seen this coming for several years, guys. It's showing. Why would Pabst Blue Ribbon, why would they make a light version? It's because the market says so. That's why. It's called market research. They've done it. But in my opinion, I feel like the PBR guy, which, by the way, domestic beer, I love PBR. Like, that was always my favorite. Like, if I was choosing between the sea of domestic, I'm going PBR all day long. That's a fact. Okay. Would the PBR guy go for the PBR Light? What? Would you? I don't think so. I really don't think the Pabst person is going to go for this. I think this attracts a new customer, someone who's like light, refreshing, not going to make me fat, bloated. It's under 100 calories. I feel like that's a different person, truthfully. I do not think the PBR person is going to go drink this. With all that being said, here I am reviewing it because this was a sample. So, again, I don't know what the differences are. I think regular PBR somewhere between like 140 calories to 150. Don't quote me. Maybe like 12 grams of carbohydrates, maybe 12.6. Don't know. Did very little research. But this today, guys, 96 calories, 3.5 carb. That's for a 16-ouncer. So quite a lot less. And you're seeing more and more of these small beers. Literally, there's a company called Small Beer. Shout out to them for sending me beer. Okay. We're going to get into this. I do think there's a place in this market for this, especially since all the market research says so. Canned cocktails, those are big. RTDs, those are big. But here we are, guys, PBR Light. Would have never thought I'd see it. I think it was around, then it left, came back into production. I don't know. Anyways, this is like $6.99 for this. Yeah, 6 of these, $6.99. Super clear, guys, like crazy clarity. Really no head retention to speak of. Good carbonation. You see it. I don't need to keep talking. Look at me. Look how stupid I look right there. Heh. Okay. Enough of the humor. But really, let's see what this is about. Let's get it out. There's probably nothing here. Like fruity cereal, corn syrup, sugary grains, like a little bit of like sugar on bread kind of thing. Yeah, it smells sweet, man. It smells like grainy sweet. Corny, cereal vibes, Frosted Flakes. Kiss of hops, but it smells really sweet, truthfully. Sugary, yeasty, whatever. That's PBR, baby, and that's the PBR Light right now. So this is a little bit different than we typically get, but that is typically a sweeter beer. Nothing that ridiculous going on in this nose. Let's get into this. Let's not waste more of your time. Crisp and refreshing. We'll be the judges. Cheers to PBR. Let's go. Oh, she light. Super watery, man. That is a light frickin' beer. There is sweetness. The sweetness grips the palate a little bit. Again, sweet cereal grain vibes. The graininess is there, and then just airy liquid water. Really no hop kiss to speak of on the back end. I just had a craft lager before this that was literally 4.5%, so not that much higher than this, and that had so much more flavor. So much more. But this is 4.2%, super watery, less hop kiss. If I want PBR, am I going to drink this instead? I don't think so. But if I'm going to lose weight and I still want to drink beer, I might still drink this over PBR. I mean, it's smooth, man. It is crisp. It's so dry on the back end. At least you start with the sweetness, right? It's moderate. It builds. And then, boom, water. Watery beer through the middle and back end, guys. But there's a little twang of hop on the back end. It's very subtle, very small. But what do you expect? 96 calories, and this is for a 16-ounce beer. There's not much going on through the middle and back. With all that being said, how can you make it taste way more flavorful when it's only 3.5 carbs? It's only 96 calories for a 16-ouncer. This is good value, good availability. It has a place in the market. I haven't seen it pull that fast. But again, I think it's not necessarily the PBR guy that's going for this. It's going to be the new beer drinker that's like, I don't really like beer, but I like beer that's very low calorie. I like beer that doesn't bloat me. I like beer that isn't very hoppy. Hello, Michelob Ultra? What about PBR? What about Pabst Light? What about Pabst Light? Would this be my go-to? If I want beer? No. Would it be my go-to if I'm looking for beer with weight loss, with fitness, with don't want to be smashed, don't want to be hungover? It's pretty good. It's a little lacking in flavor, but what do you expect? I don't expect anything too much more than what we've got going on. I'd like a little bit more hop juice. Doesn't bring that to the table. Still gonna side with my beloved PBR. Still like it way more than this. Good product. Belongs here. We'll see how it does. Everybody's kind of fighting for the smaller beer space now. What will transpire? To be determined. The beer gods, I am not one of them. I can just tell you what I see with real world data that I see day to day. Yes, I work in a retail space. Yes, I see it every day. So check back. I'll check back. Solid offering. Not my absolute favorite. Doesn't need to be. It's not up to me. It's not about me. So guys, Pabst Light, solid. I'm going to give this a 3.25 out of 5. Let's be fair. 3.4. 3.4 out of 5 because it is good for what it is. And I'm just being a little harsh. It's not going to blow you away by any means. So it's not meant to. 3.4 out of 5. Pabst Light. Thanks so much for being here. Cheers.